gentlemen, good evening and welcome to your late night news. These are tonight's top stories. In implementation of the President of the Republic's guidelines, the project of a desalination plant has been launched in Salah, while works accelerate on the Bijaya East-West Highway. For the blessed month of Ramadan, Algérie introduces special discounts allowing many Algerians abroad to return home and reunite with their loved ones. Local markets see high turnout during Ramadan with wholesale prices helping families shop while respecting their budget. And on the 50th anniversary of the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, we reaffirm the people's determination to continue their struggle for freedom and self-determination. Welcome back. In implementation of the President of the Republic's directive to build 2 water treatment and desalination plants in Tindouf and Tamrast, constructions has officially begun in Salah as part of major structural projects aimed at improving access to drinking water and strengthening water security across southern Algeria. Melissa Lila Balaman.
This marks the start of construction on a demineralization plant in Ain Salah with a daily production capacity of 60,000 cubic meters, a key structural project that will improve drinking water quality for residents of Tidikilt and Ahagar. It will also boost supply, reinforcing and securing this vital resource.
This is 700-kilometer pipeline linking in Salah shows the Algerian state's efforts. We hope, God willing, to see more major projects to develop the southern regions.
The project forms part of the state's broader plan to improve water quality and ensure supply to Tamnasset via In Salah. Several municipalities and villages along National Road No. 1 will benefit under the large-scale In Salah Tamnasset water transfer project.
Its impact will be felt across sectors, economic, social and jobs. Tamnasset will benefit, as will the towns and villages between the 2 provinces.
سيستفيد منه كذلك ولاية تمراسس وحتى القرى والمدن التي بين الولايتين. بالتأكيد راح تزيد نسبة المياه العذبة.
It will raise the share of treated drinkable water in Tamnasset, a very positive and welcome boost for both in Salah and Tamnasset.
على ولاية عين صالح وعلى ولاية تمراسس.
The demineralization plant in Tamnasset, supplied from In Salah, marks another step towards stronger public water services, sustained development, and reinforced water security in Algeria.
As part of the projects aiming at reinforcing the national infrastructure and improved traffic flow, the new road secting connecting Bijaya to the East-West Highway entered the final phase of the works. Report by Aziz Houari, taken up by Yasin Hamdi.
A new section from the East-West Highway entered the final phase of the works, a vital road that will bring a new dynamic to the traffic in the area. This road represents big relief, particularly for the heavy truck drivers. We hope that the authorities will continue with such great achievements. This new road reduced a lot of traffic congestion. All the human and material resources have been mobilized for the final works, such as the installation of traffic signs, knowing that this section will ensure a connection to the national road. It's a 5-kilometer section that crosses the Wadi Souman Plain, an area renowned for its pressure and water rate, but we use modern technology to fix these issues. The only things remaining are the vertical and horizontal traffic signs. We're in the final phase. In addition to bringing a new dynamic to several sectors, such projects reflect the political will to reinforce the national infrastructure, which will open new horizons to the local development and national economy.
On the occasion of the blessed month of Ramadan, Air Algérie launched special discounts reaching 50% for the flight between the 18th of February to the 22nd of March. Several Algerians living abroad took advantage of the offer to return home and spend Ramadan with their loved ones. Report by Amal Masaidi, taken up by Yasin Hamdi.
At Ouali Boumediene International Airport, people are always happy to be reunited with their loved ones, particularly after the Ramadan discounts made by Air Algérie on last December, an anticipated promotion to help families plan their trip.
Il s'agit d'une réduction de 50% sur l'ensemble des tarifs.
It is a 50% discount for all the flights from or to Algeria, except for the zero-back flights. The company's sales department is studying the possibility of a special discount for Eid al-Fitr.
D'étudier la possibilité peut-être d'une promotion également dédiée à Eid al-Fitr, Inch'Allah.
En Algérie, il y a le sens.
Spending Ramadan in Algeria is better because we have family here. We can feel the Ramadan vibes.
Le mois de Ramadan, quoi.
To handle all these crowds, the airport service management reinforced its security measures.
On s'est mobilisé pour que la remise des bagages soit rapide.
We mobilized everything to deliver the luggage quickly so that those who arrive at the end of the day can enjoy the iftar with their families. We also put an iftar service at the airport for the people traveling by night. We're doing everything to welcome our compatriots in the best possible conditions.
Pour essayer d'accueillir dans les meilleures conditions nos compatriotes.
More than just numbers, these discounts reflect the reality of a deep bond between Algeria and its community abroad.
صحة رمضانكم وصحة بعد الفطور. Merci.
To meet rising consumer demand during the blessed month of Ramadan, Gplay Dairy has strengthened its production, ensuring continuous supply of subsidized milk across key cities in Algeria. Basma Far.
Facing high demand during the blessed month of Ramadan, the Gplay Dairy in Sidi Bel Abbas has strengthened its production system. 3 teams work around the clock to ensure the continuous availability of subsidized milk, an essential product on household tables.
Subsidized cow's milk is maintained at the regulated prices of 25 dinars per liter, just like reconstituted milk made from powder, to meet growing demand. Overall production has been increased from 174,000 to 215,000 liters per day. Daily cow's milk production has increased from 4,000 to 6,000 liters, thereby strengthening the supply to the local market.
Within the group, the modernized production lines operate continuously. Samples are regularly taken for physiochemical and microbiological analysis.
We have taken milk samples for physiochemical and microbiological analysis to ensure the quality of our product. We carry out microbiological analysis in accordance with official regulation, from the raw material, milk powder, to the finished product, to ensure quality and protect consumer health.
The outcome is a reinforced production system supplying Oran, Ain Mouchand, El Bayed and Tipaza, meeting growing consumer demand.
In Jilfa province, neighborhood markets and mobile caravans have been rolled out to ensure steady supplies and affordable prices throughout Ramadan, easing pressure on household budgets during the blessed month. Coverage by Majid Rahmoun, taken up by Melissa Lila Balaman.
Across Jilfa province, neighborhood markets are drawing steady crowds, their stalls packed with quality goods, sold at notably competitive prices.
These local markets make a real difference for people on modest incomes. Meat prices here are carefully calibrated. We hope to see more initiatives like this and perhaps even have neighborhood markets operating all year round.
Alongside these markets, a number of retailers have stepped up Ramadan promotions, aiming to give lower-income households access to essential goods at reduced prices.
Everything is available and prices remain within reach. There's a genuine Ramadan spirit here. We've launched several special offers for the occasion and reinforced our staff to provide better service.
All necessary arrangements have been put in place to guarantee regular supply and continuous availability of essential goods throughout the blessed month.
All staple products are available. Even though our province is large and demand is strong, we remain on full alert to guarantee the steady availability of goods.
6 neighborhood markets have been set up in Sidi El Ajal, in Wissara, Hasib Ahbah, Jilfa, Fayed, Butma, and Mas'ad. 2 commercial caravans will travel to municipalities without markets. According to pre-established schedule, all food items are available wholesale and retail, with neighborhood markets offering wholesale prices. These markets and caravans will operate throughout Ramadan and for the week that follows.
A coordinated effort aimed at allowing citizens to observe Ramadan calmly, without placing undue pressure on their budgets.
A growing number of Moroccans face neglect and injustice at home, prompting many to seek a better life elsewhere. Basma Far.
Humanity is currently facing a multidimensional crisis: political, economic, social, and environmental. At the heart of this spiral of instability lays a housing crisis, one of the most alarming challenges of our time. It is hitting thousands of families hard, leaving them to fend for themselves in search of shelter and a minimum of human dignity.
I do not feel like a Moroccan citizen. I am entitled to neither housing nor assistance to feed myself. It is unfair.
A testimony that echoes a grim reality, where flood victims find themselves homeless, not to mention the victims of the El Hos earthquake, whose suffering continues to this day.
We are in 2026, and I still have to walk for miles just to find water. It is a disgrace for our country.
Thanks to the rain, we are able to fill our buckets with water. Thanks to God, we obtain the water that those in power deny us. We are among the forgotten. The mayor does not look at us, does not speak to us. If this continues, I will die in this misery. I want to leave.
This feeling is shared by thousands of Moroccans who no longer expect anything from their country, a country that deprives them from their most fundamental rights, to the point that many are considering settling in their more forgiving skies.
On the 50th anniversary of the proclamation of the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, the National Institute for Global Strategy Studies organized a study day during which the Sahrawi ambassador to Algeria reviewed the circumstances surrounding the proclamation of the Sahrawi Republic, underlining the Sahrawi people's attachment to their legitimate right to self-determination and their commitment to pursue their struggle against the Moroccan occupier until independence is achieved. The anniversary was also commemorated at the University of Tindouf, which hosted an international symposium entitled The Sahrawi Cause in a Changing and Highly Polarized International Context. The gathering brought together academics and officials and concluded with a renewed affirmation of the Sahrawi people's right to freedom and self-determination. From all of us here, thank you for being with us. Good night.